Welcome back to Florida Sportsman, Project Dreamboat. Join us as Stuart and Islamorada Boatworks continue work on their 18-foot skiff project. With the mold sprayed and ready, a hull is born and the build begins.
Yeah, when it came out of the mold, it was like, oh my God, you look at it on paper and it looks kind of cool, you can figure it out, but when you see it pop out of the mold, it's all shiny. It looks like it belongs in the family, which is very important to me. I think when you look at one of our boats, it should look like an Islamorada, and it had that look. It had the sculpted sides, had the chine going low in the water. The carbon and negro on there is really an amazing material. It's really strong and light, but it's got a little flexibility in it, a little dampening effect of it almost. We've got the hull, which is super light, but it'll absorb. It's impact resistant. It should be just dynamite.
With the hull complete, we already had designed a deck cap, and it was ready. We had the mold for that, so that just, facilitated really moving on. That's the easiest part of the 3 segments of the boat. And so it's absolutely coming together quickly.
Well, when we did the console, to me that's a huge part of the boat because you actually that's what you hold on to. That's the focus point of the boat. It came out really nice. We used an actuator on the instrument, so it tilts everything up. It's just really trick. But when it came to fitting it for the first time, you can draw all these pretty pictures you want, but you got to position it just right. So I want to make sure I got it done myself. My guys are all watching me, see if the old man can still do it. And we got it done. It came out really nice. So we've got it close to the hinge. We got a little gap so it comes up nice and strong, pulls down tight, and it doesn't shake top or bottom. All your stuff is hidden. Your stuff's out of the weather. It closes up. It's tight. It's dry. It's got a hidden switch inside the console. Keeps the console kind of low, not real tall, and a big bulky console. So it looks real good, but it really is very functional.
So naturally, we had the deck cap on, dry fit, and that's cool. You put it on and you can envision it, and it's very exciting. When the day came that we finally were squeezed into methacrylate, the bonding agent that is going to make that permanently on the hull. It's a whole different feeling. Like, here we go. This deck's going on here, and it's never coming off. Those parts are not coming apart. So now that the deck's on, the console's in, what do we do motor-wise? Yamaha Show 115 VMAX is the motor that I chose. Now, the rating on the boat's from 60 horse to 150. We firmly believe that most of the boats are going to get a 115. We knew that weight-wise, that was the perfect balance for that boat, and it really, there was no question in my mind that that's the motor I was going to go with.
Well, when we started putting the boat together, when we hung that Yamaha on, once the Yamaha was on, I'm like, we got us a boat here. Bobby didn't want to run the boat. We wanted to get it together. Wait, I'm like, I'm pulling rank on this one. There's no trim tabs on the boat. We had plugs plugging the holes. But we put it in the water and it ran awesome.
As soon as the boat came off the trailer, I was immediately aware of how stable it was. I walked around the gunnels. I picked up Richie. He jumped on board. He walked around the gunnels. It's remarkably stable.
It just leaped out. Leaped on plane. Really ran well. A couple of the things I want to tweak a little bit, just some small minor things. I think we can make it a little bit better. We'll put the trim tabs on the bottom and be more of a true running because we have the pockets, so we're taking away the bottom on that. But it ran great, like a little rocket ship. Great power out of that Yamaha.
We experienced great success, things that put a huge smile on our face, but at the end of the day, we still have to come back and make it a complete boat. The tabs have to get in. We have to get it exactly balanced. It's good to have hatches on the boat. So, polling platform, forward casting platform, all the ideas that are going to make it the boat that we're going to take to market. And so that's what we're in the process of doing.